So let me show you what I saw today in terms of analysis and everything, and how I would have approached the trading today. So on the 4 hour, we are in a range, and I'm thinking that we're going to target this range high first, because we closed through this down close candle that tapped into our key level, which should be this 4 hour gap, 4 hour BC. So this is the order block, and because we have the candle sweep, right, there's like a V-shaped recovery, so bullish bid areas are being respected, and we are creating this order block. So if choosing between trading towards this high or towards this low, I would rather, or I would pick to trade towards this high, or that can be our previous day high. So that would be my draw from the 4 hour chart. So basically we use the for our order flow and then the candle closure concept to get the draw. And now let's see what happened, how our daily candle printed so far. So let's rewind till 8, till 9. So in terms of daily profile, I'm thinking that the low of the day has been formed in Asia session because we took the 30-minute external range liquidity on the NQ and also on ES, but we didn't do that on the YM. So for the low of the day, for me to form, I need some sort of key level tapped and then having a reaction away from that key level, and that's what we have here. Price is closing through this down close candle that tap our key level, right? We are displacing higher away from that potential low of the day. We also inverting bearish bid areas on the opposite side of the curve, so we are now respecting those bearish bid areas. So all of that tells me that Asia most likely is going to be low of the day, and I can approach trade in New York as a continuation, so we can retrace and then continue higher towards our drawn liquidity here. So the next step for my New York session is I need some sort of PD rate being engaged. Mostly I'm using 1 hour or 30-minute key levels. So I'm gonna just mark out what I'm seeing, like on 30-minute chart, seeing this low on ES, this external range liquidity on YM, and on the NQ we actually already took it, but let's just see what happened at 9:30. So here, right? So we do have SMT at these lows, right? The NQ failed to take them. And again, like if I'm trying to get long, I would only trade NQ as it's the strongest asset on the high time frame charts. So on the YM, we can see we took this low, 330. We do have SMT at that low because I do need SMT to confirm the reversal. So that's a requirement for me. Yeah, so we do have SMT at that 9:30 candle, and then I'm just waiting for once the key level being tapped, I'm just waiting for my entry signature, which will be the change in the state of delivery. So this down close candle tap into our key level and then price closes through them, and then my target would be the previous day high. But the only reason I didn't enter like that because I cannot get my 2R because I need to have a 2R towards my target. Like I'm not gonna do 1R or even less than that. And I didn't like put my limits here because we already like kind of close. Like I really want to see that retracement and then we going like that. So I just let it go, and then like if I did that, I would get stopped out, and then the draw was hit on NQ. So after that, let's see how the 6 AM 4 hour candle closed. So we have made the because we are trading in the range and range high was taken, so there's like a two options. So are we going to continue to trade higher, or are we going to potentially target this range low? So I would do that on the YM based on this candle closure. So down close candle, we kind of taking the sweeping the previous candle closure. Also, we have made this 4-hour BC on the NQ, but we didn't do that on the YM. So for me, if I'm going to short, that would be YM only, right? And then the I guess the drawing close proximity, that would be the London and Asia lows. Because if for me to target the range low, I would need to see more structure, like we are actually like trading like this towards this low. But based on the 4-hour candle closure, I can target the like London and Asia lows. So I will just mark out this low for me, right? And we on the NQ, we do have this 4-hour BC, so I would also monitor that. So let's see what happens here. So we do take the Asia lows, and right now because of that my daily profile kind of changed. So I'm thinking that this is New York reversal, and like yes, we do have that SMT at the Asia lows with YM. So looking at this on the lower time frame charts, I'm seeing this like seek and destroy formation. We're taking lows, we're taking highs, but that also served like as a thesis. So we do have the change in the state higher here, and yes, we do have a SMT. I'm just gonna mark it like with like this. So we do have SMT, so I'm thinking that okay, this is potentially protected swing low, and if I want just to take the because we also tapped into our 4-hour key level here, so potentially I can just try to get a 4-hour internal to external towards this high, and again I would still need to be able to get my 2R, and like I cannot, like this is 1R if I'm entering on the market order, and if I'm trying to get retest, this is 1.1. So I don't really like doing this. I will in this case actually like I would do it because in close proximity, right? Like just retracing a little bit to tag me in, but I canceled my orders like once price came this close and basically did failure swings, because like we are like chopping in the box here. So I just canceled my limit orders. But this candle would have filled me in, but I didn't already cancel because for me, like how it looked way low probability. So, and then it took the 4-hour arrow and the draw was hit. I didn't, again, like in those both potential trades, I had the draw right, but like I just cannot position myself like that. And then my last look was the would be the range low on the YM based on structure and everything. But because like for me to engage, because we at like this point we kind of expanded a lot here, but I just never got like my at least 15-minute fractal model to engage. Like we kind of just like this whole move, once this swing formation has been formed, we had no point of reaccumulation, so I didn't participate in that move as well. So, and like yeah, all of the draws got hit, but like my model wasn't present for the shorts, so I never took it. So those were my looks for today.